always supporting me in my channel. I really appreciate that because you mean a world to me. Without you in my channel, I wouldn't be going on. So thank you so much, those who are subscribing, liking, sharing my videos, and always spending their time here. I give a special attention to Lucy. There is Yilmaz. There is Fruit Money. There is Kevin. There is who else? Yeah, so these are the people who are always there. At least once in a while they'll show up. And I really appreciate also for having new subscribers every day. At least when I wake up, I have 10 or 20 every now and then. And I really appreciate. And I'm actually encouraging you to watch my videos because I'm lacking enough watch hours. I'm lacking enough watch hours to give me some coins. Though my channel was approved, but I'm still low in terms of hours, and I need about almost 800 hours. Those are too many, and this will only be possible if you people keep watching my videos, even the past videos. Just get some time, open them up. If you're at work and there is a free Wi-Fi, do me a favor, play those videos as many times as you can. And this will definitely enable me to enjoy the fruits of YouTube and also have the energy to go on. You know, if you go to a farm and keep plowing, but you cannot see the results, you may give up. But if you are doing so and you have plenty of food to eat, you have plenty of products to take to the market, it encourages you to go on. Yeah, so guys, what's popping in the village? Nyabohanse, of course, they always say that we can never go around without talking about it, and it's true. Currently, anybody who has been doing content on Nyabohanse will always go back and do something on it before the day goes down. And guys, I've pinned my other channels on this this YouTube. So go also support me in Life Saga TV, support me in Moro English Stories, and support me in Music Hills. I always do something on Life Saga TV every day. As for Music Hills, I do once in a while because it's a musical channel, but I'm yet to put more effort, guys. It's not easy to work up and down, but I'm trying to just mold my foundation, guys. But I really appreciate this far I've got. It's not easy, but we're gonna continue traveling the journey. So after we've attended that burial that we went to in the morning, and of course it was a very sad moment. People kept crying during the moment the funeral was going on, and also a lot of people sent their prayers to the family, and I hope that God will actually give them the justice they deserve. We always rely on him. He's our greater, super being that always leads our life. Now, there are a lot of stories that are unraveling around, this place, Nyabohanse, and I'm like, what's up? Now, a lot of people are saying that Chris the Great is a scam. I don't know how true that is. I'm yet to understand, because they are saying that he was a YouTuber and at some point he stopped doing it because he was failing to, he stopped because he was failing to attract views, and the only thing he would do is to focus on donors, the donors who are here, and now he's come back. I don't know what is what, because this is news to me. I've not been deep into that. So let's listen to hear some YouTuber or reactor.
That is the reality. And if he feels like I'm lying, let him come and explain. Let him come and explain. You can see this guy, Chris, is not a good one. Why is not a good person? I want to ask you guys, where is Getangita's channel? Getangita opened a channel while he was at Ayamaro's home. And you saw Getangita's channel used to perform, used to grow very well. But since he joined this man, Chris, Getangita's channel is dead. Getangita's channel is nowhere to be seen. But now this guy is here to tell the world that he wants to defend the village in Nyabohanse. For what? Is this the right way you can defend the village in Nyabohanse? Is this the right way? Because according to what you are planning with this Mr. Kukumanga can never work. Can never work. This is not defending. This is destroying.
Guys, actually, Dr. Prince Odinga is coming up to accuse this person called Chris the Great, and indicates that Chris the Great is not up to any good. I don't know. Anybody who knows the story can unravel to us, because for me, I'm lost. I don't know things to do with Getangika and how they lost the channel and what happened. I'm not so sure, you know, because so far I just began watching Chris when he was following this police case story and then the road story, and he also came up to say that he's going to defend the Nyabohanze, and he began also to talk about the sewerage aspect. Now, I don't know, Dr. Prince Odinga, if there is anything to do with the pollution of the river, are you okay with that? Because you are only telling us about the YouTube issue, but you are not telling us about whether this or that or this is okay, right? So, guys, let's go on. Yeah, so, I don't know, recently we had an issue about ROCIO and GITRIBA, right? And that was a very hot issue that went around the streets, that it caused a lot of fuss, and ROCIO has just stepped in the village. I don't know, even if I was ROCIO, I would not have allowed myself again to drive this Mercedes Benz. I would have waited for Marwa to actually learn driving, and if we have to drive that car, we drive together, because I remember in the latest videos, Marwa, even when they arrived at the villa, Marwa was very clear that he's not comfortable with people driving that car when he's not in, you know, and he's not comfortable with giving that car to the villagers. Now, when I looked in that that Mercedes Benz, when it left with ROCIO yesterday, the only person that was giving instructions to ROCIO again, it's GITRIBA. You people, I don't understand you. I don't understand you. I don't know whether we should sing a song or write a book or whatever it is, because we talk about this and people are like, you people, you talk too much. But then I just wonder why the vehicle, the Mercedes Benz, had to be in the hands of GITRIBA again with ROCIO, though now there was a third party, uncle, Jamaican uncle. Wherever they were going, for me, I don't know. Possibly Marwa knew, because at some point they stopped and he was asked, come in, come in. I think ROCIO at that point was scared because of what happened earlier, and she was insisting, come in if you want to go with us. And in fact, Jamaican uncle was also scared because he doesn't want to carry the blame. Maybe he's not ready to go back to US. He still wants to perambulate around Nyabohanze. So he also told him, Marwa, I feel like we should go with you. And Marwa was like, no, I'm waiting on the uncle. I have to pay the Masons. I have to, I don't know, to meet Uncle Mo. And I was like, Marwa, if you are serious that you wanted to be always in the car when it's being driven, and of course, ROCIO is not very sure about what she's doing. She's guessing, because she knows a lot about cars maybe than me, but she was not also very sure about everything. Now, let's just start from this point. The baby. Hey, baby Maisha, you'll have so many careers. Your father has said you are a YouTuber. He has also said you are going to be driving cars around. And he has said you will be a farmer in charge of pigeons. You are going to inherit that. Now today, he says this. Let's listen to this, guys. This is career number 5 or 6, I don't know.
Do like this. Onyx, let's go. Let's go, Onyx. Walk with you.
My goodness, I don't like the adverts. Sometimes the adverts. Let's go to that career number 5 for Maisha.
Shocked. Onyx. Are you the one who ate the 3 Triba's motorbike. There is a horse that is Triba's motorbike.
Really?
Oh, look, Onyx now he is able to erect. He's able to erect. He's becoming a big horse. Haya Maisha. Haya Onyx, hold here Maisha. Maisha, hold. Hold Onyx. Hold. Don't be afraid. Haya Onyx, let's go. Let's go Onyx. Let's go Onyx. Walk Rocio, she'll follow.
Onyx?
Haya Onyx. Maisha, hold on dear life. If Onyx jumps with you, Onyx is very relaxed. He likes Maisha. Haya, sit. Let's go.
You will call Maisha away.
Yeah, because this horse can fall, not horse. Yeah. I'm pampering it. Look. Maybe you'll be a horse rider. You know this guy.
Alright, that's what I was waiting for. Baby, you'll be a horse rider. Baby, you'll be a horse rider. And I don't know. Maybe you people who rear horses do this. For me, it's kind of strange. Is this how we initiate horse riding career into people? Like you take the baby and put on the back of the horse and walk around, you know. It's a dangerous activity anyway. I feel like if the child falls off, what will you say, you know? Anyway, it is what it is. Career number 5 has been stated. He will be a horse rider. We know other careers already. He will be a pigeon farmer. And at the same time, he will be riding cars. Jaguar will be in the house. Mercedes Benz in the house. We have already the other Safari's car in the house. And he once said he will be a YouTuber because he loves camera. Guys, what about you? What is the career for your baby? You know? So we started from there. And of course, earlier on, we had made these local tables. I liked the wood anyway. It was very good wood, hard wood. But then, what I was scared of is the many instructions this guy is receiving. Do this, make it short, make it long. What do you think, ROCIO? I want a tall one. No, I think a short one is better. No, the long one is better. No, this one is too short. No, it should be a bit long. No, we want to put our books on, and so it should be short. No, you know the instructions, guys, hey? I was like, if I'm the carpenter, I would be totally confused, because would I make a tall one or a short one? Would I make with 2 woods, or maybe I should get there instead of putting you in this first, you know? People may say, why are you too much? Let's get there. This part here.
So it says you will look for something like this, ROCIO, to come and add. But ulitaka kitu solid. Unajua hii wakati mwingine mtu anaweza shika hivi upate imevunjika.
Itatembea mbao mwa chini.
Hai,
Itatembea mbao ili hewa nzito.
Unajua ilija hata si hatukutaka hata uweke mbao. Sisi tulitaka tu venye hii kitu iko hivyo ikuwe natural. Ikuwe ni gogo ilikatwa na meza ikakuwa ndani. I'm saying we don't want even to add anything on this wood. We want as natural as geuza hivi tuone. Inua kwenda pande hii tuone. The way it is, just like that. Yani hivyo tu. Wewe uirekebishe tu, toa hizi, urekebisha paka rangi vizuri.
Engineer himself.
Siko ya mguu. Toshi. Yani hivyo. Hey, I'm telling him we don't want even more because if you put ukeka hiyo
I'm already confused. What about this carpenter? I hope he's getting the gist, because it's like, don't even do anything on the wood. Just do it natural. Just paint it. I don't know whether you can paint wood. You just pick wood and paint it, and then make a table out of it. I thought it needs some, some render, the use of the polishing, the woodwork, That is what I thought. But Marwa here says, just pick the wood as it is, do just as it is, let it be natural. And I was like, then you would have done it, because you know better than this carpenter guy. The carpenter guy is totally confused. Look at his face, guys. Totally confused. He doesn't know what to do now. Anyway, let's go and see how ROCIO will.
Heri tuchukue tu meza mpende imechongwa imewekwa ya mbao. Yes. Tuwecheza na hizi tu, kama ni kushikanisha venye liko tu hivyo, shikanisha na lingine kwingine hivyo hivyo, bora tu iwe smooth, isikuje umize mtoto. Unaona mtoto anaweza kuja ajigonge sehemu kama hapa. Sasa uchonge tu hiyo tu. Lakini tena si kuua iti kona. Ni kuchonga tu. Smooth. Yes, something like that. Hivyo tu. Yaani hatutaki eti hata ituue hii kona nini. Yaani venye hata iko au unachonga tu. Unatoa hizi, unalainisha. Yes. ROCIO, if you have something to say, you tell me. I translate in Swahili. Elijah understands Swahili more than anything. I'm telling him, we want as natural as possible. The truth. Sinaona kama hii gogo hili. Kwani nini ilikuliwa hapa? Ni njiwa ngumu, sione hapo.
Yeah, so guys, I was just comparing this. I was comparing this to the time Maro was actually making the kitchen, and the many instructions he gave the people. And now yesterday, not yesterday, but the previous day, you heard him say that they are going to cut that part of the sink so that they fit in the space for the oven, and then they cut the other part so that they can create space for the I don't know what. Are you getting? So I'm saying this because of the confusion created. When you talk a lot, you want a carpenter to do something for you, or you want a masonry to do something for you. You have given the design, you've given the material, that's all. You can actually restrain yourself from giving too many instructions, because sometimes when you give too many instructions, the carpenter is tied to what you are saying, and sometimes they fail to use creativity, critical thinking, and at the end of the day, they not produce what you want. They may not produce something better for you. Guys, continue. Hey, it's raining. I don't know. You can remove some stuff. Huh? Are you sure what is on the other? The final. I'm seeing them. Hey, I hope whatever is there is cold. All right, so let's get to this ROCIO GITRIBA journey. Of course, as far as many people say that GITRIBA has been kicked out from the villa, he's still hanging around. Yeah, it's not easy to just walk away, because GITRIBA gets his views because of Marwa. Actually, if you look at what he does, his videos don't have a lot of stuff apart from, the villa business really enhances his thing so much that he wouldn't easily walk out of the villa. Now let's get to this point. When I saw this, I did not understand. When I saw them having parked the vehicle and saying that there is a problem with it, I did not actually get what the problem is. Let's check here. If you watched ROCIO's video, you should tell me what exactly happened to the Mercedes Benz, because I am not very sure. ROCIO came out saying that when she engages gear 1, it's going to gear 2, gear 3, then gear 4. And she does not know what exactly is happening, guys. So the road test is on. And guess what? GITRIBA is helping ROCIO to do the road test with the Mercedes. Let's see, up to here.
When you turn it back, we're going to move the mat from it.
Yeah.
And you're going to see the difference.
Yeah.
This is hanging.
Yeah, because I'm pressing and
Yes, the mat holding it back.
Is that the advice from Jamaican uncle?
I'm even pressing till
It's the mat.
the bottom
Yeah,
and I'm not moving faster.
it's the mat. Every car use a different map.
Uncle, you can let ROCIO?
Huh?
You can let ROCIO? The percentage?
Yeah, man. She doing a 90 right now.
90 right now?
Yes. She doing a 90.
Okay.
Because she feeling out.
Yes. Good things ROCIO have the confidence.
Yeah. She feel out. But she, you know, the problem that she have. Maybe that's how they came. Press.
All right. Why is this phone hanging a
Come on
bit?
now, position.
Yeah.
Come on, sit it.
Yeah, so they drove up to the tarmac road, and when she came out, she gave some information that was not quite good.
Like faster than just
Yes.
30
You
kilometers.
cannot go fast.
No, like it changes to, it has like some force when it's going in
Uncle, let me see.
gear number 2, then it changes to gear number 3, and I cannot go faster. But the mat is like on top of the accelerator, so maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. But the drivers have been driving, so I don't know what's going on.
I cannot fold it a bit.
So you heard it, huh? ROCIO is saying that when she engages the car, it can't go beyond 30 kilometers per hour.
Covering the
You know,
whole.
she feels like the accelerator is pressing some part so that she can't go on. And of course, many people have already come out and they are saying ROCIO and GITRIBA spoiled the car. But according to ROCIO, there are so many drivers who have been driving that car. Marwa, what will we do this time round? And you refused to accompany ROCIO when she asked you to.
Maybe it's that.
I remember
It's
this
been
part.
driving like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that should be good. Something like
Let's see.
I want to put all
Which one
this.
is parking?
Huh?
Which one is parking?
Parking is with the button.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must
And
leave it in park.
so
You know, when you leave it in park, Rose, it's like
Yeah.
the handbrakes.
yeah,
Actually, guys, this one.
it's like so nice.
It makes
Ah,
nice when you
trees,
don't
huh?
nobody see.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
showing me.
What?
It's raining, guys.
Rose, you're doing well.
ROCIO doing well.
Yeah. You see, once she get her license, she already know how to.
Here. ROCIO told Marwa to come in and go with them, and he rejected at this point, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we rise, man. You coming?
No, you want us to?
Come, man, come.
How is it, Uncle Bob?
Okay.
We can all fit in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, even with a dog. It's that.
Put the dog on the
Where are
mat.
you guys going?
I'm going for, I know, somewhere.
Uncle, you go. I will wait for you.
Man, I would love you to come, man.
I have to see the engineer.
Okay, all right.
Go.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Now, I'm guessing from that question Marwa asks, where are you going? And ROCIO does not even know where they are going. She says, oh, we can somewhere So she was not even sure where they are going. And I was like, you people, are you repeating the mistake? Because Maro does not know where you're going. He has specifically said he doesn't want that Mercedes-Benz to be driven without him inside. He said various times while you are from Nairobi to the village, he does not trust that car with the villagers. And we normally see his videos. Even in the video when he just arrived at the village, he said he does not trust his vehicles in the hands of the village. And GITRIBA is a villager. And of course, as I can see, he's the one who is controlling ROCIO here, giving instructions on where to press, sometimes not being so sure where. But he's giving a lots of instructions. And I've ever actually held a car and control. It's not easy. When you see somebody doing it, you will think it's so easy, but it's not. It's not a child's joke. Sometimes if you just don't set your mind, you may not go balance the car or drive it correctly, you know. So I was imagining, all right, maybe she knows how to drive, but then if this vehicle, the owner is so afraid, uneasy, as he said, that this vehicle will not be driven if he's not in, then here it is being driven, he's not in. Don't you think it's uneasy? Quite uneasy, right? So let's proceed.
Oh, welcome. I'm here, man.
And you know, the Jamaican uncle was scared also because now he saw what happened. And if whatever people said that happened later between ROCIO and Marwa, he saw. So he was so scared and said, I wish you came, man. And Marwa says, no, I'll come next time. But then he doesn't know where they are going. If anything happens, ROCIO will be answerable because you are now driving. It's not GITRIBA. Of course, GITRIBA will be blamed because he was there. Jamaican uncle too, because he was there. But the key person now here is ROCIO. Guys, the drama continues.
All right. Okay.
You press up here, not down.
No, not down there.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, up there.
Yeah.
But you can't go all
Yeah.
the way down. All right, let's try it now.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to turn here?
No, I'm going further.
Okay. So you see this part road?
So,
Yes.
Try and get over from here. From here. This slow part here.
yes.
Yeah.
Try and get over here.
Okay.
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 Go. You want to see how you going?
Pick up the arm thing there too.
Sorry?
You want the car to go up higher.
Okay. Yeah. Remember the button?
Yeah, put on the button as you go higher.
I put it.
Okay.
Because you want it to be a little higher to climb over the
Okay.
thing there. It's on now? The button is on, right? Yeah. To go higher, okay. Go over.
Okay, we have reached where the street ends, and GITRIBA will see what's going on because it's not picking up the fuel.
What
And then
time?
if I press,
Okay. How you going?
So ROCIO drove the vehicle up to the end of the main tarmac and she stopped and GITRIBA had to go check for the fuel. And I was like, you guys, you're messing. It's better. They always say once bitten, twice shy. And these people are not learning. The last time we saw them in a Guagma is when they messed. Now they are coming again to mess. From Marwa's stoppage within the village, the road, it's clear that he did not know where they are going again. Even though the Jamaican uncle is now around at least 3 people, a buffer. Yeah? Apart from that, I also looked at they always say what? Is it thunderstorm and lightning hits a tree once, but not twice? Why do you want to be struck twice, GITRIBA and ROCIO? Anyway, let's listen to this.
Pick up the arm thing there too.
Sorry?
You want the car to go up higher?
Okay. Yeah. Remember the button?
Yeah, put on the button. Let it go higher.
So she drove further after, even though she had seen those complications. We've not seen them calling Marwa to explain what is happening. If I was the one, that's what option I would have picked to do, you know? Like inform him on what is happening so that in case of anything, he's aware.
It's on now? The button is on, right? Yeah. You go higher, okay. Go over.
Okay, we have reached where the switch ends, and GITRIBA will see what's going on because it's not picking up the fuel. Even if I press to the bottom, I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
And I can't tell you what because what happened.
Is what that there, sir?
Okay, this car features is different from mine.
Yeah.
Guys, the vehicle is not picking fuel.
It's governed.
So,
you cannot go.
yeah, that was I couldn't reach
So
more than
why
32.
32?
What is it that, and how can we remove that? Blocking the,
It's second governed.
like it's a setup that we
Second
cannot
governed.
we cannot go faster than 32 kilometers. Even if I press the fuel, I cannot
You
go
cannot
faster
go
than
40
that.
kilometers.
Yeah.
40 or 32.
But that must be a setup because yesterday when we drove, we were able to. So there must be.
Something
Look,
that,
something. This car has its tricks.
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe let me ask somebody.
Yes. There must be like a button.
Yeah, there's a button.
Oh, Mr. Bruce is saying probably didn't disengage the handbrake.
Okay, let's see.
Because I'm seeing they're doing a lot of guesswork, and I was like,
One of those, all of those things. One of those
when you
things
do it like this,
is the one that
when you
actually
putting it like
can
this,
put
let me
limits.
show you guys.
Yeah.
So guys, even you look here, this is the speed here. Even you doing it like this,
Carry it up.
you adding the speed. Even you doing it like this, you
Cut it down.
yes, cut it down. Wow, okay, alright.
Oh my God.
so these guys are learning on the game, but I'm scared for them because
You know what to do
No,
now,
well.
Rocio.
So interesting.
Marwa is so scared himself,
A limit.
having
Now I
this
can go up
car
to
in the
100.
hands, having the car in the hands of other people in his absence. And I don't know how they convinced him that they would use the car in his absence. Or did he decide that because Jamaican uncle is here, everything is okay? I don't know. Because he clearly said in his videos that he does not trust his car in the hands of villagers because they don't care whether willingly or unwillingly they would crash his car, you know. And I'm seeing ROCIO now smiling all her teeth. And then she comes, in the beginning of her video, of course, she said, you people, I'm still paining. It's not easy to laugh when you have headaches. And I'm like, okay, at this point, you don't have the headaches. We don't want to judge. We don't want to judge, guys. I don't hate her anyway. I just find fun around her.
It's okay. Back the mat now. What's your, you know, the mat.
Road trip, guys.
Yeah, we are coming back already.
Yes.
This time was a short one,
Yes.
but at least to understand the car.
For the first time.
First time, eh?
Yes.
Alright, guys. So, guys, here we are enjoying the ride with the Jamaican uncle here.
Right here.
The Yaman is sitting like the president. He said once that he's taking the presidential seat. As people are talking about the seat should be occupied by ROCIO the other time. I remember that was a very interesting analysis done by somebody. Was it JT or who did it? Anyway, Yaman in the vehicle, at least keeping the buffer position so that Marwa does not worry about GITRIBA and ROCIO anymore, guys. Now let's come back to the beginning when when ROCIO is explaining to us that malaria has refused to go. Malaria has refused to go. And on trending you are, hey, you had to put a pin to everybody. Dimwango told you to stop blaming her for everything that happens to ROCIO. And on trending is still saying that Dimwango is the malaria, is coming back to the village. Hey, save her from this wrath. She told you she's not the problem. And she's not responsible for anybody's sadness. Somebody can pick to be happy or sad, whichever way they want. If they want to be sad, they are born to be sad. But if they are born to be happy like her, after all she appreciates for the few years she's going to live. How about that? Okay, so let's get back to ROCIO explaining to us her problems. Like she is not seeing herself getting well soon. It is what it is. If you know the mathematics, if you understand women, you do. After conflicts and you come back home, you don't really smile around and prove that everything is right, automatically right, you know. If you are going down the slope, you are running down the slope, obviously you will ascend the hill, and it starts slowly by slowly. It doesn't come abruptly. So don't expect her to be so happy the soonest, you know. If you are a woman, you understand this psychology. On trending, I hope you know new trends and all those people, Karoti, Mora, even though Mora is saying, yeah, she's a strong woman. Of course, every woman is strong. There is no weak woman. Every woman is strong. But then they come in different fashions. And this is one of the ways of psychologically adjusting to the environment so that people forget the story of ROCIO left. Many people have talked about she left, and now they think that her flying away is again escaping from the villa, whatever it is. Even KOHERA Senior has come in, and we are going to on that immediately after this. So let's check on what ROCIO is telling us. What is ROCIO telling us here?
Headaches. It's not easy to smile when you have strong headaches. Now they are gone, but I still feel like I have like, you know, like a pain in the neck, like maybe like a contracture here, especially on this side.
She has a contracture. She has very severe headaches. Can't you see? Can't you see? She has a very severe headaches. And so many people are guessing, does she have depression? Is she pregnant? She's stressed. Yilmaz, welcome on board. Thank you so much for your support and presence here. We are into the analysis of the driving aspect of ROCIO, GITRIBA in the picture, and looking at DAVY Jr. and Dimwango herself. So Marwa too, giving the 5th career to the son. Maisha will now be a horse rider. Apart from being a pigeon farmer and being a driver of many cars that the father will leave behind, and YouTuber, he will also be a horse racer. And today it was training for him. What are you training your son for? You over there. Thank you for the like. I appreciate the one like there. Today so many people have run away. Where have they gone to? No one is coming around. We have only 3 people appearing and few. Anyway, I appreciate for everything because it is what it is. I can't force issues. And if people are not coming, I know tomorrow they'll come. And even those who will be there, we will be together with them up to the end of my 1 hour. So guys, ROCIO is telling you that she still has a lot of headaches. So don't expect her to smile. It's hard to smile when you have headaches. Don't you see? That is why she was avoiding making videos so many days, and you kept complaining, wanting her to come around and do videos. Now she's doing, and you are telling her you are frowning too much, you are a bad vibe. No, spare her, you know. She's just being authentic. She is being authentic. She doesn't want to be plastic. Do you want her to fake? She doesn't fake. And you saw Chichi and Virginia in DAVY Jr.'s video saying that in Nyabohanse, people don't fake. They don't fake. They live it. They live exactly how it should be. Because if you don't live like that, Mayugno said, they would set a case on you. They would expose you. So that is the role of the YouTubers in Nyabohanse, exposing each other. Hey, I'm lucky that in my village, very few people do YouTube. And therefore, even no one will come and say, you live in this specific place, you are this and this. No one will do that, be sure. All right, let's go back to this.
That goes all the way up to my head, and it gives me these headaches. So I think soon I'm getting a massage. I hope that helps. But I just ask you to bear with my face. At least you will always have a very genuine and transparent version of me. I'm not going to be just here smiling, pretending that everything is okay, because life is not like that. And yes, I'm not a person that there's people that are very happy, we all go through different seasons in our life.
Instead of just ROCIO telling you that, of course, currently I can't be happy because, somebody says popular people, when you come out and talk, people will shut up. When you just come up and say, yeah, of course, there was a stressful moment between me and Marwa, and of course, you can't expect me to abruptly be happy. I'm going through that moment and that shock, and I'm reviving. People will stop talking, I'm assuring you. In 2 days, no one will be talking because they'll be so sure you've represented yourself and nobody can come to speak for you or speculate. But when you keep quiet, people speculate a lot. Oh, this one, oh, that one, this one, this, it is that, it is this. So they won't spare you, ROCIO. Don't try to ask for that. If you want to live your life, just live it. But if you are under depression or you are under any situation, indeed, if it's true that you have so many headaches, you conduct somebody to handle the situation so that you are safe and better. But then you are still going to travel. I don't know flying to where, because Marwa had indicated you are going to fly. And in fact, I thought that today I would be watching a video of you having flown to somewhere, only to see you again showing us Mercedes-Benz first time ride. It is what it is, guys. So let's go through some other situation. I told you I'm going to get to DAVY Jr. DAVY Jr., remember, he is seemingly the person who crashed Dimango's car, Mercedes-Benz. But before that, let's see KOHERA Jr. KOHERA Jr. guy, I just wish he went to another content. He stopped talking about his own kids. Anyway.
How are you, my brother from Canada? Think that now the dealer is, I don't know, using what garbage or throwing the garbage in the major river. You were never created to be trampled on by men. My sister, you just need to arrive. Ruby teacher, you are saying that you are really sympathizing with ROCIO because Maro is not protecting her from Dimwango. The girl, the lady looks unloved. The lady looks unappreciated. So you had that I'm talking about the Nairobi teacher. That is according to you. That if you were ROCIO, you will have gone back to Argentina, even if the home still there is a home in the slums or shanties or whatever you call it. Ladies and gentlemen, see, marriage has challenges. If you are not careful as a married man and a married woman, you will not maintain your marriage. Make a good wife according to the African culture, because she looks not rude. She's not rude. I've never seen her becoming so rude to anybody. If it were that people are looking for
material wise, I could actually recommend her by flight, but the destination was not disclosed. Peace and love. Though they came from Nairobi, she's not happy. It's only that she's there. And Maro has said she is traveling by flight. The love. And then teach him everything which is in this Bible when he grows up. Where will he be? Because I tend to think if Maisha is growing at Nyapohansi, then it is the duty of Madam always taking the boy to the church, because she is the grandmother and she has the church herself. It is as if she's giving a bye-bye, as if she is giving a send-off, that when he grows, make sure that you teach him everything which is inside.
Guys, KOHERA, in his opinion, came about to expose that possibly Esther is sending away ROCIO from the villa, and that the flight in the known destination might be a flight to home. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. If ROCIO was living for good or living to anywhere, which is as you are prospecting here, she wouldn't be there trying to drive the Mercedes. We wouldn't see the beefing up of security. We wouldn't see actually those kind of things. I don't know what you think, but KOHERA Senior's aspect of worrying about where ROCIO is flying to and prospecting that Concret's mom came to give her so that whenever she will go with the Maisha, she will be training the child on the Bible. I don't think that is true. These people, I believe, even up to now, Maro is not ready to have another woman in the villa. He is not. Even though he is a freelancer who wanted baby mamas and many kids, but currently, I think the brand aspect and the views and the thoughts of many of his subscribers matter. And no wonder when people really asked him, including those who are called the haters in quotes, when they kept asking, go follow ROCIO, he had to go to Nairobi. He had to go to Nairobi because he knew if he continues ignoring, then people are going to turn their focus to somebody else, So I don't think at this point she would come to the village to collect her stuff and go. I don't think so. Yeah? So let's get ahead and see what other analysts are saying here.
When you're around Uncle Mo, you laugh. Around GITRIBA, you're so happy. In the Mercedes, you're so happy. But when you're around your family, Mura Senso, Lambogan, you're not happy. But I think she really take offense for fools, because only a YouTuber who does not value the audience or think the audience are foolish will come out here with foolish explanations. Your sickness is not consistent. One minute you're happy, 1 minute it's a very severe malaria, 1 minute it's the neck, 1 minute in the Mercedes you're happy. Like, you're still lying, you're not giving up with the lie.
That goes all the way up to my head, and it gives me this headache.
So, so far, people just feel like ROCIO is up to something. I don't know. What is your thought? Because of the consistent change of mood. 1 minute she's not happy, the other minute she's sad, the other minute she's complaining of the headache, the other minute she's okay, the other minute she's smiling in the accompaniment of many people. I think, Marwa, it's time to begin party. You start the 30-day party and let your wife be around. Maybe her mood will change, but she also needs maybe counselors. Because many people are like, the haters are on her back, they are not stopping, but then how will they stop? These people post every day about their life. So every day we see them. We see them every day. It's not like we see them after a week. And they always keep showing a lot about themselves, their faces. Why not? Now, meanwhile, as we continue talking about ROCIO's state of affairs, the bag, I don't know, she said she has what? She said she has what? Contraction or something at the back? If I'm feeling that awful, I don't think I would be in a mood to drive, especially road tests. You know, one of the worst things to do if you are uncomfortable is to drive. Because how do you pick a car, especially a car which your husband is scared to have in the hands of anyone else, and drive it to a destination, especially the tarmac road, when you are actually having headaches, serious, severe headaches, when you are feeling some pain at the neck and you are not sure what is causing that? I don't think I would actually try to do what they call the road test with the Mercedes, because it is there, it's not going anywhere. Today, tomorrow, the other day, unless it was content. You know, again, sometimes you may want to make content if you are a famous person and you don't have something to do. So you just decide, let me do content with the car. And I'll still remind these people that I'm sick. Because that day when ROCIO was putting on the on-rigs and telling people that he's casting back to the sender, she appeared to be well. But then the day they went to JC, she was very moody. The day they were traveling back, she was a bit, we can say, moderate. All right. So, guys, let's come back to this aspect of DAVY Jr. before we go to Dimwango. DAVY Jr. is here, actually making everybody happy, including Brian. And Brian is interested in Virginia, the content creator, and I'm like, hey, this guy does not even have a phone. Virginia has a phone. What has Virginia seen that she's actually accepting and talking about having dreamt? And this seemed to me a script. Let's just look at this one. Huh? Let's just look at this one. In my analysis, I do different, quite different.
He's your elder son. Yeah. Maybe you can put the rose inside, and then you go inside, then bring it out, then you do surprise.
That is a script. It's not a surprise.
Today is today, guys. Today is today. Flowing with the vibe. Me, I do believe everybody deserves, you know, some love, you know. Everybody deserves good love, to be loved, you know, unconditionally. Sometimes I feel like some people, they are just crazy. Me too, guys. I deserve to be loved, you know. Yeah, I don't know why.
DAVY Jr. has come out to now say that people should not complain when he is loved. Let any girl who wants to love her, love him. Don't complain. Don't you see he deserves to be loved? If you're complaining, you better unsubscribe and go your way. He does not give a damn, you know. But we will not stop. We will not even unsubscribe. We will be always here to watch and comment. And we will not question him. For me, I won't question such things, but I'll just do a critique. I'll just do a critique. So let's go back and hear, what is he complaining about? What have people done? You know? What have people done? But meanwhile, let me I thought I should refill this. The internet is almost going. So let's get to this. He still continues to speak here. He still continues to speak here. The phone has already rejected to play the other way.
it was written like Davy can't even, interact with other girls. I don't know other people how crazy they are, but I'm just living my life. I'm so sorry about those people. I'm not married, guys, and I owe no one explanation because some people they have been asking, where is? I'm just a small kid, guys, and I'm here on these streets to entertain.
Hey, I really laugh at this. Did you hear what David Jr. told you? He's just a small kid on the street. Small kid, 10 years old. 10 years. So what's up with you? Let the kid entertain people on the streets, So is he trying to tell us that when he was walking around with police, it was entertainment? Or is it when he's with Chichi? Which one? And you can't entertain people with romance. Like, you can't tell me you're walking with a lady buying bouquet, saying what is the experience, and you say that is just entertainment. That is just entertainment. There's a song that I used to listen to where they say he's just a friend. I think it's country music, either country music or soul music. So do you trust that Chichi and David Jr. are just friends? I don't know. Let's go and see how Brian now, I don't know whether he's making a fool of himself, because I don't see why he should be asking for support to build a house and build himself, and he's learning how to YouTube, because I saw the other day David Jr. actually helping him to learn how to do camera, to speak, and he has to do some refining maybe of English, because most of those people watch individuals from Nyabohanse listen to English. Then once he does that, he can be ready for the go. Virginia has already grown in terms of content creation. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what will unravel.
To educate, and to share my authentic lifestyle. So for those people who have problems with me meeting other girls, please, you can unsubscribe, go, okay? No problem. All right. Welcome. Raz, we just jovial.
No one is going to subscribe. No one. And we are also very jovial about your life. We enjoy it, and that's why you talk about it. We have no problem with it. It's only that when we see the change, we talk about it. And we won't go nowhere. Even if we don't subscribe, we'll keep watching, It is what it is. As obviously, it's our business to keep watching these people and doing a commentary, doing the critical analysis, doing what we're gonna do, So this was a script, because look at what David Jr. did. He told this guy to pluck a flower and hide in the house, Murimi's house. Then Virginia is coming from the other side with Chichi. And then when they come by, Virginia talks about, she dreamed about this guy, Brian. And then they come and they hand over a flower and begin asking questions. Yeah, so I just saw this one as a script. Let's see.
Oh, our visitors are there. For sure, guys. I don't need such energy. Yeah. All right. Let me welcome our visitors today. We're starting with Virginia.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good morning. How was your night, by the way?
My night was good. I had sweet dreams. I dreamt about Brian today.
Allah.
So that's why I'm here.
Allah.
I'm here.
Hey, you're looking good.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, I love your hairstyle.
Thank you.
See, guys, how chichi she is. Huh?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful morning. We are happy.
Yeah.
We're here to say
welcome,
Brian. Thank you. Brian and Remy. Subscribe to my channel.
That is Virginia. She's right there. She's doing a good work. Yeah, and also
Adventure Chichi.
That is it. But Chichi, she's so relaxed, guys.
I'm not relaxed.
Like Chichi, she's just a chill girl. No pressure in life.
No pressure, guys. We just move like that.
Hey, let me capture this.
Okay.
Come. Look.
How are you?
How are you?
Did you sleep? You did dream about me?
Look, guys.
Now listen to Murimi, guys. Listen to Murimi.
I'm I'm good.
How was it?
My night was okay.
Yeah.
Just that I missed you so much.
Me too, baby.
Oh, you call her baby? Really?
Okay, I can tell you something.
Uh-huh.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes,
And of course, you people who have watched the video know the surprise already. Maureen is there standing there and saying my daughter-in-law. So I thought this was a kind of script, you know, to allow people keep watching. I don't think it's realistic. What do you think? That was a script, right?
the things people can do for love. The things that people do for love. Something else.
I love you, Auntie. Yeah.
Brian, you really love her a lot.
I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do love you,
Thank
baby.
you. I love you too.
Sorry, I do love you more. Oh, how do you believe? Congratulations.
So guys, I thought that was a script. I don't know what you think, but I just thought it was a script because I was looking through the entire thing, and all I could see is like, you know, they had discussed earlier and chosen how the script will flow, you know.
You have to be on your knees when you're asking that kind of
Okay.
question. Look, guys, do something else.
I'm serious. I want you, baby. Will you marry me?
Imagine this guy saying, will you marry me? He doesn't have a house, he doesn't have a life. Yeah, he's still seeking more of support and under the wings of DAVY to survive, you know.
Wow.
I want to be your girlfriend.
Okay, baby.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Real?
Yeah.
Look,
guys, Brian is emotional.
Proposal
rejected. No, it's not.
It's not rejected. I just said I can't marry him right now, but I will be his girlfriend. So let's start our relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend, and then after that we can think about marriage.
So Murim is telling him Brian doesn't have a phone. How will they be communicating?
Brian doesn't have a phone. We'll figure that out.
Oh, sure.
Ask your supporters to support us with a phone.
Yeah, so these guys,
Yeah. Actually, tomorrow I have a super surprise for you, more than a phone. You know?
Yeah.
So step by step,
these guys are playing some skit here because these people are playing a skit because when I looked at that, I didn't see the authenticity, the reality in what they are doing was not adding up totally, it was not adding up. And I also related it to Mayugno's video. Let me just bring around Mayugno. It was a skit for me, in my opinion. That is, maybe it's real, I don't know, but then I related it to this one here, this video here.
Still work on it. So I'm at home right now, and the work is going on, preparation to putting a gate. So maybe people will ask him, building guys. But then, you know, YouTube, you will be on YouTube, but without hard working, they will pay you nothing. Yeah.
Mara was working.
Even me, I buy here when there was still some forest in this place. The time I bought here, people used to doing a farming. Even there was no house here. There was no those places.
Yeah, I like the way that
We're doing very good.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful.
So Chichi and Virginia plus another guy, I've not mastered his name, they went to Mayugno's place and they were trying to find out what's happening, and possibly they had also planned an interview to sell the name of Nyabohanse differently from what we know, because personally I've not been in Nyabohanse, but I just take what I see from the people who are there, what they say, you know. So some of them say that there is sewerage, being poured in the rivers, roads are being blocked. For whatever reasons, of course, I don't think these people are having differences because of YouTube. Mora said that, but I believe the difference is coming out of competition for space. And especially the donors aspect. It's not even the YouTube. YouTube alone, even if you begin YouTubing 20 of you, and maybe you do different aspects, you cannot have wrangles. But when you begin YouTubing and maybe my donors, some of them move and start supporting someone else, they move from there, start supporting someone else. That is why we have differences, because look at, for example, the differences between Mayugno and Ogutu, the son of the widow. Ogutu, the son of the widow, revealed the ills, or rather the weaknesses of Mayugno to Mama Wood, Mama Grace. And he stopped sponsoring Mayugno. She stopped sponsoring Mayugno and started sponsoring Ogutu, you know. You look at these other people, of course you've had differences between, was it Mayani and, it was Mayani and who? There was something Mayani Gintu, and I don't know whether Mogesi was involved. Things to do with donors. And I'm so sure, away from those other differences maybe that happened, like the people who started at the villa and when they moved out and it could not work, and then they began to, reveal some information like how the fish pond is. Like Gintu was revealing today that there's a day, a young boy who stayed there revealed some information about the fish pond state, and Maro was so annoyed, and he went around, I don't know whether he sacked Gintu or whoever it is, and also Mogesi and Gintu having filmed the flooding environment at the villa, and then later on they are chased away, you know. So all these things, we have positive things in Nyabohanse, but at the same time we have negative. You cannot say a village has everything that is positive. But the animosity in this environment, in my opinion, that is out of the fight on donors. So if one person emerges and some donors who are on another person's platform begin to assist, it becomes a problem. That is what I've seen generally here. Now let's go to this part when Mayugno is trying to prove that Nyabohanse is just the best place. But he, unfortunately, he begins again to unravel the negatives of this place and the fights that are endless. Let's listen to this part.
Yeah, so guys, today we have taken our vista. So you say you from Mombasa and from Kirinyaga. What can you tell our people for someone who have never visited our village, Nyabohanse?
So yeah, guys, you should all visit Nyabohanse, and whatever they show you on camera is not fake. It's reality. It's real. Like you can come and see here what Mayugno is doing. Is what you see on the ground. So guys, if you wanna come to Nyabohanse, as long as you're positive and you're genuine, you're welcome. The people here, they're very friendly.
Yeah, because some people talk about our village, like Nyabohanse is not safe and everything. For some of you who have been experienced that, what can you tell them?
That's a lie, guys, because we have been here.
Okay. Chichi says it's a lie, but yesterday I think there was some shooting in Nyabohanse. Why can't you tell us something about the shooting? What happened that led to the shooting? I saw partly in Ernesto's video, and I didn't follow it up. And I'm yet to find somebody who will reveal why the shooting happened at Nyabohanse and there was death of a certain business person. If it is safe, why do we see such things? Why do we see continuous wrangles, fights between like Gintu and other people? We've seen several arrests, arrests almost daily. Why? What happens? Let's continue listening. Maybe at some point I felt like Mayugno was giving the information without knowing. Let's listen to this.
Yeah. All we have experienced so far is love and friendly people. Yeah, so come to Nyabohanse.
So this is the real one, because we always live in that life without in the village, mostly when you try to fake, they will expose you. They will expose you, because always we found, especially in Nyabohanse, a lot of people here, every home have a YouTuber. Every home in this place so have a YouTuber. So you found, like here in our village, we have something we are calling
a friendship in the community.
Yeah.
You'll find someone can abuse you in social media,
Yeah.
but when you meet him, you can greet, make love, and everything. So that's the way
Are you seeing? You people, have you heard now? These people are cloud chasing. They have what they call friendship in the village. They greet each other, they talk to each other, but when they meet on social media, they can abuse each other for views. That is why I always say, you people are coming here to say, oh, so-and-so you said this, so-and-so you said this. What you are saying is foolishness, what you are saying is nonsense, what you are saying is stupidity. These people are downplaying us. They know they have scripts all over the places, scripts about bad things and good things. Even that road that was blocked, I'm very sure it will be unblocked. And meanwhile, let's go to it because I saw Maro complain about that road before I forget. Let's go back to it. And then we now go to the mango issue with the BMW. Yeah, I saw Maro somewhere talking about it. Where is it? I think it's this one.
ROCIO enjoys.
Where is it? He said something to do with these people who don't want to build roads. I think it's here. Here.
And let me see what's going on here. Uncle. Hi, thank you, Uncle. Hi. Talking to Uncle. Your next nimekusalimia. Habari madam. Marhaba. So guys, I'm gonna check something here. It's been a while since I came here. It's been a while since I came here at my sister's construction. When I left here, we were preparing to do concrete on the base.
Thank you so much for people who are coming around. Today it has been so lonely. People are not coming to gather here. I don't know where they are, you know. But I appreciate the few who are coming. Give me likes, subscribe to the channel and like my video.
It's not even a road, it's a path. But
now let's see how Maro complains about the road.
When it comes to roads in this village, a lot of villagers are blocking roads because we are constructing. It's a very typical African way of
guys. Maro sometimes comes out and generalizes statements that it's a typical African way. I don't know. How many of you are watching this and you're Africans? Do you block roads? We have sometimes just maybe if a road is muddy and on the sides maybe we have people crossing around the, you know, like crops. That is when you may find somebody having, you know, shielded the pathways that people are creating for fear that people will steal maize or something. That has happened somewhere. I'm passing from work and I'm like, all right, if it rains, will you yourself use that diversion or not? But is it typical of Africans to block roads on each other? Is the problem even the fact of people blocking roads, or why do they block? Do they block because construction is going on, or do they block because we are not in good terms? Because I feel the Maticos blocked that road because they felt like that arrest and that fight, which finally in a sitting they said that it was not intentional. Mzee Matiko stood up and publicly said that, you know, sometimes you don't plan to fight, but if people come around and they are beating you, will you just stand? And if your kids see that you are being beaten, will they just stand? I don't think so. Genuinely, by the way, let's agree. Who here will be beaten and just stand? And who here will see their mother or father being attacked and just stand, you know? And I think he explained everything in that meeting. We don't say that whatever blocking the road is the right way, but an agreement, a mutual agreement between neighbors is expected. And of course, if you listen to that meeting, they said that if Ondaris want the road, let them talk to Matiko in a friendly way. And I think Matiko said that if they want the road there, let him give 3 meters, and they give 3 meters. And I think Ondari was not ready to do so because As you saw in that meeting, he spoke dismissing everything. And indeed, it is true that if Mogesi or any other son of Matiko buys a car, he will need a road. He will need a road. And I don't know whether the sons themselves will be in friendly terms so that they won't have a problem with allowing one to pass by, because it is very tricky anyway. But let's listen to Marwa speaking, and his thought is that they are envious, because that is the same narrative Dimwango was telling here, that these people are blocking the road just because a young girl in 20s is doing the construction. How true is this? I believe there is something behind the curtain they are not telling us. There is some enmity and a hostile condition, because Mayugno here has been telling Chichi, Virginia, and the other guy that in the village they don't have that true enmity, that they always abuse each other on social media, but they have something in the village called friendship for you. And they normally meet aside, drink together, laugh about together, and do their projects together, which I doubt in the situation of Matikos and Marwas or Ondaris in general. Because indeed in the meeting we heard them saying, we were friends. We were. But are you still friends? Let's go back to Marwa.
I don't know. Even sometimes, when I was growing up, that's when I used to hear things like that. The neighbors blocked the road. But now, growing up to now at 2025, and still things like that happen, sometimes I fail to understand how the world operates. But again, we take it easy. Nothing much.
So Marwa has promised to take it easy, and they are going to create a road using Jamaican uncle's farm and somewhere else. Then they leave that other part deserted. And at the end of the day, he says that they'll feel what the Ondaris are facing when they buy cars. Yeah, the reality is that sometimes history is kept for long. And if you did something like blocking and one day you need it, it becomes a problem. But I hope that these people will settle their dispute, because I thought that that meeting would have solved the issue and we would have the road. But it ended up not actually solving anything for whatever reasons. So guys, hey.
Things like that.
Yes, of course.
So it can get... Yeah.
Let's get back to Dimango, guys. Dimango's BMW was hit at the gate with someone who is very close to her. And my thought was just Davy Jr., because Davy Jr. has been driving that car and we've seen it various times. So he was like, let me call my brother and confirm what he has said. And she was told the price of the front part, and she was like, what are you saying? 90,000? I'm doing construction plus this. And I was like, hey, do you go about when you're in Nairobi announcing to everybody what you're doing that is straining your fans? Nobody cares. In the city, nobody cares. In fact, when you say you're constructing, they say you have money. So just deal with it. That's what they tell you. Let's listen to this.
You have to go very hard. Okay, I want to request for a bolt to go and check one store and see what they have, so that I could actually get one.
There is some part. I'm trying to check.
Requesting for a bolt, confirm. I feel very, 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 very frustrated, because I have a lot of important things to do. So even spending $1,000 without a plan, I feel like it's not worth it. I feel the pain in the finish for me. Pain in the finish for me, guys. So I'm waiting for my boss to come, so that I can actually go to the store. Let me call this person and see if I can get what I want, It's in the house. It's hard. People are looking at me like crazy, like she's a mad girl talking to herself. Critic got it here. Not everybody actually understands what it is. So I'm not surprised when people look at me like I'm so crazy talking to myself. But your girl has to do what she has to do. I have no option. I feel so frustrated, guys. Because right now, I'm building my house and it's my first priority. Every coin that I get, that's where I put it. I have nothing, nothing else in mind. That's my number one priority at the moment. So I feel super bad. Although I had an idea of upgrading it, but not this quick, it wasn't still in the picture that it has to be this quick. So now I have no option, Guys, if it were you, what could you do?
If it were me, I would tell that person who hit it to pay for it, just like Marwa did to GITRIBA. Kimongo is asking us, if you are the one who somebody has hit the car, what would you do? The easy answer is, you people will have the solution. When GITRIBA actually messed the car, and today ROCIO was suggesting like she's the one who did it, because when she was riding to town on the road test, she said that day she miscalculated the distance. I heard it loud and clear. I don't know if somebody heard it, but she said it as if she's the one who scratched that car. However, GITRIBA had to cover up, to be the cover-up. Sometimes, in some situations, you become the cover-up, so that things just, Let's listen to her complaining and ranting in the city. I am constructing. Guy, hello. I am constructing, so spare my money. Hello, I'm constructing. Did you hear? I am constructing. So every coin is for my house, Don't make me buy anything. My first priority is I am constructing. I'm like, oh my God. You've been wasting some money. Like, I don't know why you left the village to the city. Then you went to Mombasa. You came back. You have been in the city for almost a week, and you are coming back to the village after saying that you are traveling, I don't know, to a country outside Africa. And when people asked on the live stream, she was so annoyed. She said, did I jump the rope to reach the city? Was I jumping the road to reach Mombasa? Did I jump the road also to come back to Nairobi? And I was like, okay, so you people, you tricked ROCIO. You didn't want her to know that you are going to the city to sort issues. Then, at the end of the day, that is where you landed, because I don't see why she traveled from the village to the city, then to Mombasa, then back to the city. Even the birthday itself, we've not seen it, because they had talked about the birthday. I'm still waiting for it. Anyway, let's go for it and see. Her complaining all over the place. I hope if it's Davy Jr. who hit that vehicle, he hears this. And of course, he has money. He can do the repair, can't he? She doesn't have to spend her money on repair when the person who hit is there, right?
The car with the handbrake only, because I'm like, if I was the one driving and the car is not responding to the parking mode, I could just actually wait, wait until someone opens the gate, or even make a call for somebody to come and open. I couldn't just park like that, because I know how much it costs for such a thing to happen. Now this bumper is actually, I'm told, is 110,000 Kenyan shillings to buy it. Approximately $1,000 to fix it. Also, it's gonna need money. Truly, I have to budget over $1,000 with no plan. With no plan. Now I see why people have got Toyota.
All right, so I'm not like I'm actually laughing at her, but I'm just trying to think. Sometimes when you brag so much that you have money, you have worked so hard, you have worked hard, you have you spend your money, you purchase while smiling. I don't know. Sometimes I think God has a way of making us realize some things immediately, because it is just like 2 days ago when Dimango was in a shop with the brother, and they were purchasing the machine, the oven plus the sinks. And they were saying, yeah, when you have money, you don't see these things on TV. You see them around yourself. You smile to purchase. Then she comes to the city and begins ranting because her car has had a bumper. Maybe possibly David Jr. was actually parking it and it refused. And I don't know what he did, hitting the gate and finally having the bumper that costs 110, which is 1,000 USD. So sometimes the reason why we talk is as a result of those other statements that these people carelessly throw around. Like if you throw around careless statements like, yeah, I work 3 hard and therefore I have to use money. I work 3 hard and when I get time I treat myself. I buy once for all. And then she begins now going back to Toyota. Hey, let's hear.
The spare parts are even very affordable. But with the German cars, it's a lot to deal with. My Uber driver should be kinda reaching quick.
You lady, you are not you are not for Toyota, because all the while we've seen you talking about a Lamborghini, leave alone this Mercedes Benz. You are going to have a Lamborghini soon. And you said you just need 1 year and you will have it parked at your door. And you will possibly be driving it from abroad. Those are your words, right? So I don't see why you should even complain. Everything has a challenge, you know. And because people who have money should not compete with those who don't have money. Those who don't have can struggle with Toyotas and the small vehicles. While on the other hand, you go on with the bigger one, you know. Let's see. When we go to the shop.
Let's go. Acha niangalie hii side. That's Staki pia nifike nyumbani imekuwa pieces. Sasa nyinyi sasa ndo nyinyi sasa mufaga. Because you know my brother alinunua fridge kufika nyumbani.
Asija abuzi baba na grill. Hiyo mweke sawa.
Grill iko wapi?
Hizi ni grill. Azizangu na baba.
Sasa kwa hivyo natoa pale mbele.
Ni tatu nitatoa grill atuzi na baba.
Grill amuzi na bamba.
Moja ni 10,000. Itakuwa 20 extra kama unachukua na grill.
Sasa iko 100,000. Kama unachukua na grill. Me I feel like falling down.
Grill zake ziko sawa. Sasa tuanze zake.
Sidhani kama ziko sawa.
Stafiti, okay.
Acha nimuulize.
Fiti. Si ndio bamba.
Hiyo ndo bamba yake.
Zitaingia.
Iliharibika. Iliharibika.
Sio bamba, gari yake ni sport. Ama anataka kuweka.
Ndio nataka kuweka hii sport. Haikuwa sport, ilikuwa hiyo nyingine. Wewe angalia video vile imekuwa. Sasa hiyo itabadilishwa aje? Imagine alihit kwa gate.
Sasa na
hakupiga vizuri. Hata mimi ndo nilimuuliza hii video ulichukua aje hiyo video. You know what happened?
Lakini hii ni ile ya kwanza.
Hii ni ile ya kwanza.
Sio.
I think mpaka hizo bumper na charge 100,000 Kenyan shillings early morning. Oh. That's small money. Please give it to me. Small money. You are a multi-billionaire. With the uchumi, that's no money. This man is a multi-billionaire here. He's saying that's nothing. Early morning without planning. And also I'm building. I'm putting money together for Chuma D20. Najenga na D20. Alafu niambia this is small money. Na nafikiria D20. My friend.
Guys, have you used D20 in your construction? D20, everybody has to know. Where umejenga na D20, wewe unaniambia ninunue siji what with 100 and 100 is little money. Where? Don't. How do you tell me that in an unplanned morning? And you can see I'm a young girl in 20s, you know? It's not easy. You multi-billionaire. Hey, bring that money. Pay for me then, you know? Have you ever seen D20? Do you know even how much D20 is? And do you know how many of D20 I've used? Do you? So guys, that was the drama. And we are hoping that these things will arrive home safely, so that we don't have any more dramas. But then, it is what it is. So today you saw that driving and the failure to understand the car, but it is what it is. KOHERA Senior showing his worries, which I don't know whether they are genuine or not. The security being beefed at the villa. So you can't tell me ROCIO is going anywhere, and that security is being beefed for the family. You people, you don't understand. Once there is a baby in the question, unless things are very tough, nobody goes nowhere, you know. The baby is being taught on how to ride the horses, and that the mama in the house is being taught on how to drive the Mercedes, you know. And KOHERA Senior came about complaining about the Bible being given and to ROCIO, and being told she should train the baby. I think that is just a signal. Maybe in Esther's thought, she thinks that because she is in the church, when she does that, it will signal her interest to have peace and love for ROCIO's home. Yeah. And actually, we are hoping for the best, that things will change for the better here. We've taken about 1 hour and 31 minutes, so I think I should come to an end. I really appreciate those who came handy to watch my video. Only one like, imagine guys. Hey, I have really to struggle to grow. 1 like. After 1 hour and 30 minutes of talking. But I really appreciate for those who came about, watched my video. And I hope that other people will be coming around to watch later, just to enhance my growth, guys. I told you I have less watch hours. So far, I have less. Thank you so much for that second like. I have a lesser watch hours to actually get any coin from YouTube. I think I have less of 700 watch hours, which is still, I still have a journey. Because they approved my channel, allowed me, because all along, whenever I could apply, they could tell me reused content, I don't know what. And I did delete a lot of my videos. And then now I kept on this journey. And I'm missing about 700 watch hours. Those are too many. So I still request you for your support. Anytime you get, maybe you have bundles or you are on a router, please play my videos so that I get those watch hours. Subscribe to my channel and also share my videos. Let me grow, because actually I've taken the longest time possible. Even friends whom I taught about YouTube have already monetized, they are paid. But for me, it took a while before they actually approved my channel. So they have approved my channel, but I still have now less watch hours, because the content I did earlier, like the books I was analyzing for students, some of the videos I did earlier got a lot of views. Even when I was doing reactions on Obina and political aspects, they got a lot of views. But now they are like past 1 year. And the YouTube only considers the session of 364 days. So I'm making a very humble request, guys. Whenever you get time, try to watch my videos, even those past videos, and support me so that I get the required watch hours and begin to get something from YouTube to re-energize me into working every day, every single blessed day. I really appreciate your presence. Today I might not be able to do 2 videos on Nyabohansa unless otherwise, because I have to go to Life Saga TV again and do a political video on that channel. I also tagged all my channels here so that whenever you feel like you can support me on political end, you do it. I didn't want to mix this channel on political and social matters. Now I've decided that edutainment for us will be basically on educational, reactional aspects, and sometimes entertainment, unless otherwise. That is when once in a while I can pop here with a political aspect. But all my political videos now are on Life Saga TV, which I pinned here. Then anything to do with music, dance, they are on Music Hills TV channel, which I also pinned here. And whenever I'm doing storytelling for the kids or high school students or anybody who wants to listen to stories, picture stories, I do it on Moro English Stories channel. So I'm trying to struggle day and night. Hustling is real, guys. Kenya things are not very fine. Relying on a salary alone, it's a very tough thing, very tough. And academic writing currently is doing very badly. The thing that I used to do a lot since 2015, but it has collapsed actually because of ChatGTP, Gemini, and all these AIs. So we are trying just to make ends meet. When we come here, we are not just coming to talk about people, but we are really trying to embrace other ways of hustling. And I hope that you understand what we are doing. And when we talk, we have no bad intentions. Like, we don't hate anybody. We are just trying to analyze the way we analyze books and say this book should be done, we should add this, if this word should be this, That's exactly what we do here. And it is what it is. So thank you so much. And if you felt entertained, I really appreciate. I thank you for the 2 likes. And I also make a request that I'll repetitively keep reminding you, subscription to my channel, watching of my videos so that I can get the required watch hours, and also sharing my videos. Yeah, so there are so many people who watch my videos sometimes, but many of them have not subscribed. We also have people who have subscribed and they don't watch the videos. So you find that the watch hours are always less. The views are always also below 1,000 every time. And that is partly the reason why I can't grow that fast, And I've not been here just today. I started this YouTube channel actively, though at some point I was skipping days and days. In 2023, 2023 or 2022, and I started posting some videos here and there. But I hope the journey is worth it, and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful after YouTube approved my channel. I am so hopeful that things will finally come to line up, and I'll get to, where the rest of the people are, actually. Thank you, and have a nice evening. Adios. Let's meet again another time in another live stream. And if you have time, watch my videos. Thank you.